Hey everyone, it's J-Rock, and today you might notice I'm in a little different spot. Usually we're in my creative testing world, but today we just opened up a brand new survival world, and we're going to talk about food. Yep, that's right, food. We all need it to stay alive in the game. So I'm going to go around and I'm going to start off collecting some seeds, and while I do, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to get some of the best food in the game quickly. So first off is doing exactly what I'm doing, punching the grass, getting some seeds. And we'll use these a little later on to plant a wheat field. So we've already got 2 seeds there. I'm going to try to get at least 8 to 10 seeds. But what we want to do is get a good sized wheat field going, and that'll provide us with 2 things. That will get us wheat that we can turn into bread, and we can also use wheat to lure in cows. A lot of people will argue that steak from cows is the best food in the game, and to one extent, they're right. But there are 2 aspects to Minecraft food that we have to consider. One aspect is how much it refills your hunger bar. You know, those little meat haunches down at the bottom right above the XP bar. And the other thing to think about is saturation. So the foods that we're ultimately going to get to is bread from the wheat, steak from cows, and golden carrots from villagers. So why golden carrots? Because those have the most saturation of any other food in the game. So I'm going to chop down a couple of trees here just so I have some materials. And, quick tip while I'm doing this, if you ever need a whole lot of blocks really quickly, take out the logs. Because however many logs you have, you can come up here and convert that into 4 times as many actual blocks. So let's look around a little bit here and see what we have. Okay, this is where it's at. Alright, so there's a village. So we're going to come over here to this village real quick. One thing that we'll need is a bucket. And every village will spawn with an iron golem in it. And there's our man of the hour right there. Now, first thing we want to do is craft a weapon, because we are going to take this guy out. So if you don't know, iron golems will give you anywhere from 3 to 5 iron ingots per drop. So to craft a bucket, all we really need is 3. So if you ever are going to take one of these guys out without lava, then you want to make sure you're not around any elevated land. So like if I did this right here, this wouldn't be good. Oh, looks like he's coming over here. Good. So what that'll do is get you enough iron for a bucket, and then you can move your water around wherever you want. If you don't have a bucket, or you don't want to mess with the iron golem, that's perfectly fine. Then you can just go find some water. Looks like there's a water source over there, and build your wheat farm right next to it. Now we want to come in and make our bucket, and while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and make a hoe so we can get farmland. Now, I'm not going to do this entire spot. I'm just going to do a little bit. Get 3 more. Let's put them here. And we got some more seeds from where we cleared out that little spot of land, so we'll plant those too. Once those grow up, you'll have wheat and some more seeds to replant everything. Usually villages will have hay bales. That's what we're looking for. Now, normally, if you're not around a village, you'll have to wait for your seeds to grow up into wheat. And what that will give you is bread. Of course, if you are near a village, you can just take out their hay bales, and you'll still get bread from that, because you can just come up here. That'll convert into 9 wheat. Grab your crafting table again, and there's your bread. And I've got a resource pack from Vanilla Tweaks that shows how much hunger it refills, but it does not show any of the saturation. To talk more about saturation, that's basically how long you can run and jump and do all the things without your hunger bar dropping. So the next thing that we're going to use that wheat for, though, is to get cows. So there's one here. I know there was more out that way. So to start this off, we'll want to get some blocks. I think I still have some here. So we could go mining for iron and get enough to make a couple of hoppers. But there is a different way. I'm going to make some stairs really quickly. We're going to make some fence posts. Now I'm going to go get some more water. Actually, I'll get it from the town well. Now I'm going to find a spot to put this. I think I'm going to put this just right here. I think that'll be just fine. Let's grab our blocks. And put there, 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 and there. And I'm not going to put the water in there just yet. We'll do that in a minute. Excuse me, sir. I'll be using you later. Does he have a wheat trade? He does have a wheat trade. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this then. Lock you in. And can we lock you in some more? Oh, no. No, you get back down there. Okay, we'll come back to him. Okay, so we've got our little mound built here, and I'm going to put one fence post right there. And before I do anything else, I don't want to do this in the dark, so excuse me, give me your bed. Thank you. Now you'll want to find a cow, grab your wheat, and there's one. If you ever have trouble going too fast and losing your mobs that you're trying to get in a spot, then just go into F5 mode like this and walk backwards a little. Once you get close, you can turn on F3 and B to get hitboxes and coax them over to you just a little. So ultimately we want the cow's hitbox to line up with this hole that we have. Yep, little further. Come up here. No, come on, Bessie. Come on. Yep, right up here. Good job. Yep, over. And as long as you're holding this, they'll pretty much stay focused on you. Just need to push into place. There we go. Now we just need to go get another cow. Okay, come on up. There we go. Now, once you've got them in there, put another fence right there, and you'll want to get some water down in there and just start feeding them. So the way this works is Minecraft's default entity cramming. So by default, it is set to 24 entities, and that's how many can exist inside of a 1 block space. So once we get these guys up to 24, then the game will start killing off whatever other entities are there, and it'll choose the oldest ones first, and in our case that means the adults. So let me breed these guys up to entity cramming limit, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back, and I'm breeding our friends here up, and we can see some of them turning red and keeling over a little, and that's because there's some babies that are being created in there. So as the babies get created, you just saw it, I just picked up some steak. So we just have to walk up to this corner here and we'll pick it up. So there is 30 steak. Let's get away from there. That's a little loud. What you want to do now is, can't believe I haven't crafted one of these yet, is craft a furnace and get your meat cooking. Excuse me, sir, I'm going to borrow some of your house. Thank you. And also, if you're running low on fuel, you can use some of these. Although it's not the best, it's not the most efficient, it will get you cooked what you need to get cooked. So while that's cooking up and finishing, let's go through the rest of that in there. These guys will continue growing, and you can make 3 or 4 of these, so you have a good constant supply of steak. Get out of my way, plant. And we'll see here in just a second when I pull that out that steak will refill 4 hunger bars. There it is. Now, golden carrots themselves will only restore 3, but they have much higher saturation than steak. So what we need to do now is go back and get some more wood. I'm going to finish chopping this tree down because everybody knows you don't leave floating trees. And we're going to make super quick, down and dirty, 1 wide villager trading hall. Alright, so let's grab that. And we're going to find a farmer villager. Oh yeah, we locked you in earlier, didn't we? Yeah, okay. Let's bring this down here. Was this yours? I think this was yours. So if you have problems with moving villagers, try opening up their trade inventory if they have a profession, and they'll slowly gravitate towards you. Of course, during gossip time, it's a little more crowded and harder, but we can get past it. There we go. Give him his little table right there. And let's keep filling him in. And one trick you can do with your villagers is put a trapdoor right there. They can't get out, because they're exactly 2 blocks tall, which means if we turn on his hitbox, he can't make it past the trapdoor. So I'm going to put one beneath him for good measure. We'll go ahead and replace that. And take this out so he can actually access his workstation. So we're going to come around here, trade up all of our wheat, and we're going to level this guy up as much as we can until we get golden carrots. So with the villager trades, with the farmer guy, they have 100% chance at expert, which is the maximum XP level for him, to give you golden carrots and glistering melons. I think I saw some more hay bales that we can go and trade. We can break down and trade to him. So I'm gonna get some of this guy's trades leveled up, and I'll be back. Before I start leveling this guy up, I just wanted to mention, the whole time you're doing this, don't forget to keep feeding your cows, keep replanting your wheat field. All of that still goes on at the same time. So for now, we're going to keep getting this guy leveled up. There's 1, 2, and 3. He's gonna get some nice little bubbles going around. And let's see what you do now. Okay, that's good, that's good. So here's some other stuff. They will give you apples, which is a very good trade to have, especially if you're playing on hard. You can get these from him, and oh, we ran out. Okay, you can get the apples from him, get a gold farm going, and then you have a golden apple supply. Now, I'm going to go back to leveling this guy up, and I'll be back. All right, everyone, we have made it. We've officially made it. If we look at this guy's trades, we traded some more with him and locked out his pumpkin pie and his wheat. And along the lines, we unlocked cake. But we've traded with him so much, our favor with him has gone up, and he discounted us some prices. So now, golden carrots. And villagers will trade 2 times per day before they have to cycle through the night. And the next day, they will trade twice with 1 work session in between, and you can hear and listen for the different work sounds. Oh no. Oh good, he survived. You okay, buddy? You lost your workstation, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to go. You know what, fine. I'll lock you both in here. There. Let's see, do I still have a trapdoor? Nope, but that's okay. I can use this right here. So, not quite as good as our setup before, but, you know, it's Minecraft. These things happen. It's okay. We get over them. Now, let's get some more golden carrots. And boom. Just like that, 2 stacks of golden carrots. Or over a stack of golden carrots. And, I mean, we haven't even found diamonds yet. We haven't even been into the mines yet. And already we have golden carrots. That's how you can get some of the best foods in the game. Start off with wheat to get you some bread. Use that same wheat to lure your cows over here to the cow crusher. Obviously, once you are able to get some iron, either from the mines or from an iron farm, which, shameless plug, I have a really awesome, really simple iron farm tutorial that you should definitely check out. I'll put a link up top and in the description. Then you can get some hoppers, funnel all the drops from that straight into a chest. And if you want to see how to better manage villagers, I also have a good villager trading hall tutorial and a villager breeder if you just have a couple of these guys and want to get some more. Links to all those videos in the description. So, but as always, if you enjoy this, make sure to leave a like. If you end up doing this in your world, if you start a new survival world, let me know in the comments. Let me know how well it worked for you. And if you want to see more stuff like this, please consider subscribing. Thanks so much. See ya.